Hey guys, and welcome to Aussie Reviews. Well, today I'm checking out the Frog Lube range, which includes solvent and also the CLP. Now, some of you guys might have seen me review it at SHOT Show 2013. I had a quick look at it there. To be quite honest, I don't know a lot about it, and I think from memory I even admitted it on that video that I'd seen it around, but didn't know what all the hype was. Now, basically, Frog Lube was designed by retired and active duty Navy SEALs over in the States to basically prolong weapon life, improve the cycling, and just overall prevent and repel a lot of debris and dirt buildup. So I thought, well, geez, that's fairly impressive if it does live up to those claims. So most of you guys know that I really like G96. This is the product here. I'm always applying that to my firearms and never had any dramas with it. So I was a little bit hesitant to try something else. You know, we all get in our comfort zone and we like the products we like. If they work for us, we don't want to change. However, as you guys know, I review a lot of products, so you know, that's not really applicable for me. I've got to just suck it up, so to speak, and try something new. So I sent this Frog Lube from Frog Lube Australia. It's just a sample pack here, and it includes the solvent and also the CLP. So just being the sample pack, that's why it's just in the smaller containers. Now, I've got the Ruger, the SR556 here. I'll just clear it there. You can see nothing's in the chamber. Now, one thing they recommend with this is that you should apply the Frog Lube to a warm firearm, okay? So whether that means that you've just been out shooting it and it's fairly warm, or you can even just have it out in the sun, okay? So I've been outside with this, so it's still reasonably warm, but it's just not stone cold. Okay, so how do you actually apply this, and what are the benefits of it? First of all, you've got the solvent here. As you can see there, it just says apply a generous amount to any surface, scrub in with a nylon brush for 1 to 2 minutes, wipe clean with a microfiber towel, and apply Frog Lube CLP to lube and protect. Okay, so obviously the solvent's going to get rid of any previous treatments, even like G96 or anything else that you've put on your firearm. So you can get all that off and just basically just clean the firearm completely with it. So this solvent, I'm going to clean down the rails, the outside of the upper and lower receiver, obviously inside the bore, so I've got a nylon brush here for that purpose. And once I've done that, then I'll actually apply the Frog Lube. Let's just take a look at the Frog Lube to start with. I'll just pour some out onto my finger here. Sides to come out. There we go. So as you can see, it's actually green. So it is like just green gel. The smell of it too, like as soon as I took the cap off, I could smell it. And I don't know how to explain the smell. If I rub a bit into my finger here, it's like it smells a little bit like Vicks. For those of you who are familiar with that smell, like it's just got a little bit of that smell. It's very unusual a smell. So they say that it's from natural products too. So there's no harsh chemicals that go into Frog Lube. So I'm very intrigued to see how this works. All right, so let me start here. Look, I've got an older toothbrush here I can use. It's nylon and rub it in, but let me just apply a bit here. I'll just put some on the mag well, like so. And I'll just rub it around, a bit of Chuck's wipe here. So you can see it's I can see it with my eye anyway. I don't know how it'll come out on the video, but it's just started to discolor a bit on the cloth here. So it's just taking back the, so I suppose G96 is the last thing that I put on here, so it's just taking a bit of that off from there. So that's what you got to do. So just rub it in like it says for 1 to 2 minutes. I mean, I'll strip down the AR. I won't do it here on camera, guys. It's just going to take up valuable time. So I'll go ahead and I'll clean it, and once it's stripped right down and cleaned right up, I'll apply the Frog Lube. So let's just do it for the test of the review. I'll just put some just here on the mag well, from there. Another bit of the cloth, and just rub it in. Okay, so the Frog Lube's now applied to the entire rifle. I've broken everything down. I've lubed up the bolt carrier, and as you can see on the outside too, I've applied it quite generously there as well. On the front of the rifle also, the gas block where the piston part is on the SR556, the outside of the barrel, that's all been lubed up with the Frog Lube, and also the internal of the barrel too, so all the rifling. I've basically just put on, as I did just then, I've put on the solvent, worked it through the nylon brush, and then I've put just a thick layer of Frog Lube down there, and I'm just going to let that sit. So look guys, the next time I use this rifle, next time I go out shooting, probably be just a couple of days time with this. So this is just going to sit basically for a couple of days, it's going to soak in, and then what we'll do is after I've actually been out on a contract and doing some shooting, well hopefully everything will work. So I just don't know how this is going to go. So the next segment you'll see is after I've actually been out shooting, so we'll see if this Frog Lube really works. Alright guys, well you know I've lathered the AR up with this Frog Lube treatment, so let's have a look at it. I've been out in the farm all night doing pest control, so I've put quite a number of mags through this. So I haven't touched it, like I haven't cleaned it, there's no gimmick with this. I'm going to break it down and let's just have a look and just see if this Frog Lube's any good. Okay, so let's take a look at our bolt carrier first. Alright, fairly clean. I mean, look, the 556 Ruger really does run clean, being piston driven anyway, so I wasn't expecting too much grit. However, on the bolt face, we can't get away from that. So let's just put it in the sunlight here. And look, you can see a little bit of dirt around it. Look, it's not completely gunked up by any means. There's just a fine film of oil or grease over it by the look of it. Okay, so there's our bolt carrier. Now, this is going to be the little bit of a difficult part, guys, is what I'm going to have to try to do is, let me just look down the barrel here into the sunlight. That is absolutely amazing. Just looking down here, and I'll show you on the camera, we'll try to get a picture of it. It dead set looks like I've just cleaned the inside of the barrel, and I've been firing, I fired about 100 rounds through this. So anyone knows, normally you'd see a lot of gunk and bits of dirt in the barrel, and I'm trying to look very hard for some at the moment and I can't find any. So I'm going to hold this up to the sunlight and we'll get the camera around and see if we can focus in that and just show you just how clean that really is. So I've just got a piece of clean Chuck's wipe here. I thought I actually had some patches with me, but I don't, so I'll use this instead. And we'll just push it through the barrel and we'll just see how much gunk comes out on the Chuck's wipe. Okay, so if we have a look here, you can see, I suppose, just the smallest bit of powder residue. So look, I'm actually fairly shocked, guys. I can honestly tell you I haven't rehearsed any of this. This is just using the rifle all night and then coming back and cleaning it. I really expected, to be honest, when I opened the AR up, I really thought that I'm going to look down this barrel and it's just going to be dirty like any other 223, you know, when you shoot it. I honestly thought that. But I was actually blown away to see that it was clean. It actually does exactly as it's advertised. So look, my final thoughts on Frog Lube, definitely go and get some. I mean, this is proof. I mean, this rifle has been used all night, like I say. It's been fired semi-auto mode. There's been no cleaning, nothing. It's been rolling around the back of the ute. There's dirt on it. I mean, but inside, the Frog Lube has done exactly as it performs or advertises to perform, and that's to protect and lubricate. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm definitely going to be using it from now on. Anyhow, guys, look, I don't have a link or any preferred person to buy this from. If you're a dealer or manufacturer out there that stocks Frog Lube, if you want to do a deal for Aussie Reviews subscribers or something, please let me know, and then I'll put your link in the description for people to go to. Anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. So till next time, take care. We'll catch you then.